Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to hopeful elect out here spreading this gospel in sincerity and truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom. In this video, I'm just going to basically give an update, to this whole World War III thing. So it's not going to be, a very long and intricate video. I'm just touching on a few points to let y'all know how this thing is building up, and it's getting more aggressive as time go on, So this is basically going to be kind of like a, just a rant, But I'm just going to this article real quick because the tension with China and Russia is getting out of hand, man. It's going to get to the point where nukes going to start flying eventually. But it says former Army Secretary Patrick Murphy is sounding the alarm on China's increased military aggression that has led to an inevitable breach of U.S. sovereignty, pressing Americans to understand that we're the underdog here. His comments come Sunday after the Pentagon released a statement Saturday revealing that the U.S. military shot down a third high-altitude airborne object over northern Canada. So it's like little things here and there, but for the most part, it's building up. Now they got American troops over there in Ukraine. They're getting ready to send different things over there. Different equipment over there. Russia is basically feel like they back in the corner, so they feel like they're gonna have to raise the pressure a little bit more, and then ultimately, that's gonna get all these other nations that's involved. It's gonna get them to raise, they levels a little bit, so where things get more intense, man. So it's already out of hand. It ain't no backing down, and ain't no backing out of whatever circumstances that these nations are in. It's moving, it's building up, and it's gonna move forward from this point on. It's gonna get a lot worse. It's gonna get more bloody. More machines, more equipment, more weapons is gonna get involved, and so ultimately, these nations destroy themselves. Which is what the Most High wants. Because the scriptures talk about how the Most High is gonna gather them in the land of Jehoshaphat, which is the so-called Middle East. But the Most High is gonna bring all of these heathen nations there, for them to basically go to war and destroy each other as a judgment on them, for what they did to Israel. So it says, let me see where I left off. It says Patrick Murphy. So when we shot that one down, it was over Canadian airspace. It was an American fighter jet, F-22. But I think we're sending the message of what would happen, in Ukraine. Obviously, we had this incredible coalition, as pushing back on the Russian invasion. And I think it's sending a message, hopefully sending the right message to China, that the world will rally around us if they keep messing around with it. And America is so prideful, man. They think they just the trophy that's on the top shelf that everybody's just looking at in amazement. Where really, man, all of these other lands, all of these other nations, man, they hate this place, man. They want to see this place go out more than Russia do, Deep down, all of these nations are really cheering Russia on. They cheering on Russia and China, to overthrow this place, man, And ultimately, this place is going to get destroyed by those nations, as well as the so-called allies of America. All of these nations are going to turn on America, man. Nobody really likes America. They can make money off of this place. They can live it up, start businesses and things like that. But nobody really fuck with America like that, man. They want to see this place get taken out, because America is the source of all the evil and wickedness that's going out throughout the whole earth, man. So the world is they prideful, man. They saying the world will rally around us, and like everybody really just fuck with and love America, man. That's not true. A lot of these nations hate this place, man. Even the people here in America hate America, And it says, what people need to understand in our great country is that we're the underdog here. We're a third of their size. And I'm not just talking about geographical and population. Listen, America at our best is the reluctant warrior, but we're a warrior. And it says, and we need to make sure when you have less than 1% of the country that's serving, and they're talking about fighting in the military, and it says, and you only have 26% of the country that can even serve because of the obesity crisis in America and some other things. But hey, that's y'all fucking fault. Got fucking McDonald's and Taco Bell on every block, got fucking Waffle House everywhere you turn. Hey, that's y'all fucking fault, And that shit don't matter anyway, because when this war really take off and that draft happen, hey, they ain't gonna be worried about that shit, man. They gonna raise the age limit, They gonna raise the age limit, because I think the age limit for serving in the military is like 30 something. But man, they're gonna raise the age limit. They're gonna try to get as many people as they can, Raise the weight limit, Women. LGBT community gonna be serving. They gonna draft all you motherfuckers in this war, man. Ultimately just to get laid out, just to get slaughtered. They gonna put you through some basic training, put a gun in your hand and put your ass on the front line so you can get your top blown off. That's what's gonna happen to these people, man. So that, hey, for these motherfuckers in America that's fat and overweight and out of shape, can barely run a mile, hey, oh well, they still gonna get drafted. They still gonna get drafted, and they still gonna be told to fight, man. When things get real hectic out here, and these situations really call for them needing more people serving in the military, because a lot of people don't want to fight, especially these women that want to be equal to men, In that day, they ain't gonna want to be equal to no man. They ain't gonna want to go serve in no military and fight. You're gonna have some real healthy ass women out here that go to the gym every week, ones that look down on men, talking about we equal to men, we can beat a man ass. When that time comes, when they start drafting motherfuckers, these women ain't gonna want to have no dealings with fighting in no fucking military alongside no men, But it says, because of the obesity crisis in America and some other things, we need to wake up, understand that we have a competitor out there in China that thinks they're the prominent power in the world. We don't want any unnecessary wars. We have to always prepare for the worst. And America is a fucking hypocrite, man. We don't want any unnecessary wars. But this is the same country and the same nation of Edomites that go to all these other lands, drain their resources, kill whole villages, rape children, steal all their resources, man, and everything that they have, and they even plan terror attacks. They even plan terror attacks, false flag attacks, just so they can invade somebody else's land and take their resources, man. Like the whole thing with the Bin Laden thing, playing some false flag shit just so they can go invade their land and steal their oil and shit like that, just steal their resources. So it ain't about America not wanting any unnecessary wars. They want war, but they only want war when it's beneficial to them. But when it comes to nations like Russia and China that can actually do damage, they don't want no dealings with them because they can actually take this place out because they're a real threat, and that's what they don't want. But I just wanted to go into this real quick. This says, just to show y'all, it says, The American history of overt and covert foreign interventions dates back to 1811 when it had invaded Chile just a year after South American country had gained independence from Spain. Research conducted by the Jang Group and Geo Television Network reveals that the United States has been at war for about 225 of the 243 years since its inception in 1776, while the number of U.S. foreign military interventions has stood at 188 till 2017. The world superpower was found involved in 117 partisan electrical interventions between 1946 and 2000, or around one of every 9 ballot exercises held since Second World War. And it says, listen to this, it says, this means that the United States has been at war for more than 92% of the time since its birth, and I'm gonna just start right there. But it says, this means that the United States has been at war for more than 92% of the time since its birth, man. That's close to 100%, man. That's very close to 100%. So they've been at war for all this time since America has basically been a nation, man. Since America basically was established by these Edomites, So all that talk about we don't want any unnecessary wars, man, that's all bullshit. America thrives off wars, man. America was founded on slavery. America was founded on everything evil, man. All this free labor. This is why these Edomites live in these big ass mansions and have these neighborhoods with these big ass gates and shit like that, man. They still benefiting off slavery. They still benefiting off of, invading these other countries and stealing their resources, man. That's all it is. These Edomites ain't doing nothing but what the Lord allowed them to do, which is to rule by way of that blessing that was given to them by Isaac. To rule by way of their sword, their weapons. You know what I'm saying? So, they ain't doing nothing that the Most High didn't allow them to do, man. They doing exactly what was in their means to do, what was allowed to them by the Heavenly Father, man. So, but hey, yeah, this war is taking off, man. It's getting out of hand and it's building up, man. So, hey, brothers, keep watching and standing in spirit, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.